Capital Advisors growth fund, we've been cautious for some time. Really since the spring, what we started to see was a deceleration of economic growth, not only in the U.S., but in Europe as well as China. And so that continued through the summer, and then we've also had, as you mentioned, the debt ceiling issues, and really the issues in Europe, which in our opinion remain unresolved. And so the market right now is really held hostage by politics, and we don't see that changing anytime soon. We expect a lot of volatility. We have the super committee coming in the U.S. in a couple weeks, and so this is going to continue. And we think what you'll probably see is more downside out of Europe as that situation is realized that it's unresolved there. So how do you invest in this environment? What we have done is we've held a pretty good portion of cash, which is about 15% of our fund, and we're focused on high quality names. So the Pepsis of the world, the Procter & Gamble's, the Walmarts, the J&J's. So you want high quality blue chips. If you look at where the 10-year Treasury is trading today, it's under 2%, and you can get dividend yields of 3 to 4% in a lot of these blue chip names that arguably have stronger financials than the U.S. government at this point. In this environment where there is volatility, you want quality, and you want quality balance sheets, you want strong free cash flow, you want strong franchises. We want to invest in companies that have that hold a number 1 or 2 position in the markets they compete in. But you also want exposure to faster growing emerging markets, and this is why we're in the names like Procter & Gamble and Pepsi. They're seeing their earnings growth coming from emerging markets. The developed markets, we had a little bit higher growth in the third quarter, but we expect 1 or 2% growth in the U.S. for the next couple of years. Europe would be lucky to grow, even 1%. So you have to find companies that have that exposure to emerging markets. If you want more risk, some investors can go to the mobile internet. We've talked about that before. That's a big area of growth. The Apples, Googles, Qualcomms, those type of names.